Tropical Cyclone Jasper. Cyclone Jasper.
Tropical Cyclone Jasper.
The wind is picking up. Power will start shutting off tonight.
What we've seen is people shopping for last minute essentials.
What's up guys, my name is Declan, you're watching the Kiwi Boys. I'm gonna go flying, like this little guy. I've been pretty into aviation the past year and a half, almost 2 years now actually. Just near us here, there's a little flight school. And so I rang them up a couple days ago and asked about going for a trial flight. Yeah, they said they're free, just let them know when I wanna do it. And I said, sweet, I wanna do it Saturday. It's Saturday today. About to head down there and I'm actually really excited. There's a briefing before the flight and then we do the flying, which is only about half an hour, come down, debrief. But the big thing with this and the reason why I really wanted to do it is because while we're flying, I get to take control of the plane for a little bit while we're up there. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Look, there it is! I'm so excited.
Hey, just went for the flight. I want to go again already. Okay, so yeah, I just did the flight. So beforehand we did a bit of a briefing. He just sat us down and he was just talking about, the controls, what the cockpit looked like, and yeah, what each different thing does. I was expecting to just be flying like a little Cessna, but this was a nice, pretty sporty looking plane. I think it's a Bristol LSA NG5.
What the heck?
It was so cool. He'd already had somebody else do all the pre-flight checks on it pretty much. We just went through, did a little once over on the fuel and oil, got in, he got me to flip some switches, we did some tests. Yeah, the whole thing was just so cool.
Oh, how was landing it? Was it rough?
No, it wasn't. When it came up to you, when we drove up to you, that was me, I was driving. When we were just taxiing,
Oh.
I was driving it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure he was driving it.
No,
The back of the plane was still open as well.
Yeah, I know, it was hot in there, so.
Right.
I taxied us up to the runway. Then he was like, all right, I'll take over here, we'll go full throttle, and then once we hit 50 knots, we'll start climbing. That thing accelerated so fast. And it was on a grass runway too, so I was expecting it to be super bumpy. It was, but it wasn't terrible.
I was so confused because I thought you were going to go the other way, on the concrete, but you were just on the grass.
Got to 50 knots pretty quick and you could feel it. I could feel it go from riding on the ground to just gently riding on the ground, a lot lighter. And then next thing you know, we're up 100 feet in the air. Really good view of the place. I could see all of town. Then we went out and we were flying it over the ocean, and that's when he got me to take control, and then I pretty much took control all the way from there. I even lined us up on the runway. He only took control on the last 200 meters of the approach to the runway. So I did all that. Oh, it was so fun. This whole time I had this really good feeling. I've never had that feeling before. I just felt so excited and yeah, just good. So happy. I was up there, it was so cool, and I want to do it again right now. Got a cyclone heading for us, kind of. There's a pretty broad area where it can hit Australia. We're in that area and we're in the kind of the danger zone, the most likely area that the cyclone's gonna hit. It's looking to be grade 4, I think, which is like, there are only 5 grades in a cyclone, and this one's looking to be grade 4, which is pretty hectic. We'll see how it goes though, I guess. And for now, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast. So with this cyclone bearing down on us, we've had a hard time finding bottled water. So we've resorted to getting sparkling water. If worst comes to worst, we're gonna have to survive on sparkling water for a day or two. No, if worst really comes to worst, there are waterfalls up in the mountains around us that we can drive to. But it probably won't come to that. Hello folks, it's the day up.
Them.
You're not gonna hit
can't.
them. You can.
I actually can't tell.
You're just scared because there's a wall.
there.
It's a wall, it's fine.
Curb.
Yes, but you're fine.
Declan, what are you doing? I'm not
I don't
parking
know.
here.
I don't know how to park. It is the day after the cyclone, and cyclone. It wasn't really much of a cyclone for us down here. It was just a bit of wind and rain, but all the shops were closed for that day, and we've just come to Woolies, and the car park is full. You never see the car park full here, but we haven't gone shopping in one day. We haven't been to Woolies in a full day. We have to go. Everyone had the same thought. We're not coming here to go shopping. We're just coming here to get some, oh well, no, we are going shopping, but we're just getting some laundry liquid. We're not like doing a full shop because we starved the one day that we weren't at Woolies. Yeah, the storm, to be honest, wasn't that bad. I mean, it was pretty windy. It did get pretty windy, but nothing, you know, crazy. Like on the boat, we've had worse. We were pretty far south of where the storm went. For about a day, it looked like the storm was gonna hit us directly, and then it was gonna hit Cairns, and then it went up above Cairns to Port Douglas, and so it wasn't that bad. About 5 days or a week before the cyclone hit, it was said to be a category 4, and it hit as a category 2. So everyone was all on high alert, on edge, getting ready, preparing for like a full power grid shutdown and no water and stuff. But I think power shut down in Port Douglas because that's where it actually hit, but no casualties. And we were all chill. All is good. It's been 4 days since Cyclone Jasper came through here, and we were all thinking this is like hardly even a cyclone, it's just a bit of wind and rain. Like I said, in the car, we've had worse weather on the boat. From the car, fast forward 3 days to now, we've been hit with some kind of second wave from the cyclone. It's just been raining and raining and raining, and now the whole bottom floor of the house and all the roads around us are under about a foot of water. Not great. Like, I live on a boat, I'm surrounded by water all the time. The water seems to have followed me here. At around 6 a.m. it all kicked off. We got woken up by Chanel's parents, who were, you know, rushing around the place trying to get all their stuff upstairs before the water got to it. Luckily we did act quickly because that water was not slowing down. It wasn't coming in fast, but it wasn't slowing down at all. Eventually, once it got up to like the rim where it was touching all the doors, whenever a car drove past, it would wash a bit more water into the house. On one side of the house, the road is almost fully submerged, and there's a car that has water just below its windows. There's definitely going to be a lot of people in worse situations than us. We've got about a foot of water. Oh, actually, we've got about that much water in the bottom of the house. I know that there are going to be people in this town who have got it like up to their waist, probably even higher. And yeah, so just feel bad for them. But yeah, I mean, we didn't get a cyclone, but we got a flood instead. Hopefully no crocodiles get washed up. I think we're gonna go for a walk around town and see the damage in our vicinity.